Hi, everybody. So Monday was Labor Day, a national celebration of labor in America. And every time I show up to one of these, I look around and I am so proud because you are labor. And you are showing the rest of America that what built this country is labor. That's why we have a holiday. That's why we have weekends. That's why we have, no child labor laws. And if you would listen to Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon and has more money than the GDP of 100 different companies, when we went into the negotiating room and they said, you know what, we don't have the money to pay you. We're struggling so much. I'm sorry, but I'm calling bullshit. You have the money. You're just choosing to spend it differently instead of paying the people who make the profits for your company. So I just want us to remember why we're here and that this strike is because of the AMPTP, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. They are choosing not to pay, and as painful as it has been, you are waking them up and they are scared. And what you do here matters. So we're talking about SB 99, which I think is really important. I actually interned for Congress. I was deciding if I wanted to go to DC and work on the Hill, and I heard there was a shortage of actors out here, so I headed west. Imagine my surprise, but I think my dad's just glad I'm using my poli-sci degree. It matters. When I was in Congress, when the people spoke, when they saw you speak out, it made a difference. That is how legislation happens. So when you speak, when you vote, when you reach out to your representatives, it absolutely makes a difference. I was in the office. I watched that happen. So what you're doing here today, the conversations you're having, it matters greatly. And I want to make sure that we thank Senator Portantino, Senator Durazo, Assemblymember Holden for authoring SB 99. It is disappointing that California doesn't have this yet, but better late than never. It is time because unemployment insurance is here for people who are ready, willing, and able to work. That is what we want. We want to go back to work. It is our employers who are preventing that. Pay us a fair wage so that we can help your company make insane amounts of profit. That's fine. Pay us a fair wage. That's it. So thank you to Lorena Gonzalez, the California Federation of Labor, for leading this effort. Thank you all for being here today. It really does make a difference. Please continue to show up, continue to support. I'm so appreciative of our union siblings, of course, the WGA, IATSE, all of the other unions who across Los Angeles, across the country, and across the world are standing here with us. Know that what you're doing is telling everybody else, hey, it is time to pay labor in America and across the world a fair wage. So please do not stop. What you're doing is making a difference. SAG-AFTRA strong, WGA strong, union proud.